flooding menace that is still ravaging most parts of the country has continuously exposed how developers are having a hard time with matters drainage. In fact, there's a joke within the real estate industry that at this point, no one is telling you, twende site. However, at Mansa Plus, we are all about showcasing projects that are dealing with this problem effectively. And today, we are in Membly having a look at this 330 square meter, 4-bedroom with a staff quarter house that is in the market for 33 million Kenya shilling. Within the same development, they have other units that are 250 square meters, still 4-bedroom with a staff quarters, and in the market for 27.5 million Kenya shilling. All these houses stand on an 8-acre plot. Let's go inside so that we can see what makes this development count. You have the estate driveway behind me and your gates to the property on this other side. And before we walk in, the grass at the front of the property is well manicured. I like the plants they have done. And then you have this mailbox that add to the beauty. On this other side, you have your parking area that extends all the way, and you have extra parking over here. How many cars do you think you can do with this?
I think we can fit 4 in both parkings.
4, 2 here and 2 here.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then this space is your enclosed laundry space, and you're going to see that later on. You have a small garden over here, and from here I believe we can see the facade of the house, which is a mixture of concrete and glass. Yeah?
Yes.
Then you have these balconies. We're going to see how that space plays out. I like the aluminum windows that they have used, and even the glass railing, they look spectacular. Mm-hmm. On this other side, you have a live fence. In fact, the live fence continues all around your property, and it is it's quite beautiful. You can only imagine how it will look like once it has grown all the way. Yeah. And I would actually want to hear from the people who are watching what they call this plant, because these are edible. Mm-hmm. This is what we call in Kikuyu, we call them kayafa. Yeah. So we want to hear what guys call them. I'm assuming kayafa is actually an English name that has been...
Yeah, I think it was kayepo
or something.
Yeah.
Then you have this area that leads to your backyard, and you're going to see that later on. Your entry is well covered, so you can leave your shoes here comfortably without worrying about weather elements. And you have these ducts that are easy to access. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's walk into the house, and you have this spacious wooden door with some elements of glass opening to your foyer area. They have done a console table over here. In fact, I've placed one of my phones over here, and I really like the decor in this place. Yeah? And the art pieces, you're going to see a lot of this. And then you have a plant on this side just to warm up the space. You have even windows within your entry foyer area, therefore ensuring that you have a lot of natural lighting. And then you move on to this area where you have a sunken living lounge. I find sunken living spaces to be so cool because it breaks the monotony of having just one open plan space. Yeah. So when you're here, you feel like you're a bit with the people in the kitchen and the dining, you're not on the same level. Yeah.
Yes.
Then you have double height ceiling, and this, look at that space. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. And you have a chandelier that looks down. I was saying earlier on that the only thing I'll change is add another chandelier.
Yes.
Yeah. So that you have two.
Or even just have one at the center that is big enough to occupy.
A big one that comes, Like there's some houses you have gone to and you have found the chandeliers are very big.
Yes.
So in this case, I believe that would really fit the space.
Yeah.
Because you have 330 square meters gives you room to play around.
Yes.
Yeah.
And having a sunken lounge is one of the advantages of even having a big chandelier.
Yeah. And can we also appreciate how we have a lot of natural lighting within the house because of all the windows that we have. there are windows on this side, you have windows on this side and glass doors, and this ensures that you get a lot of natural light.
Yeah.
And then you have your TV wall over here. Look at that massive TV wall. Look at that.
It's well done.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
And it is neatly done. The workmanship is good.
Yes.
And the staging as well. I like the couch. I was expecting you to comment on the couch. Yeah. I really find it very cool and fits the space very well.
Yeah.
Then
one thing about sunken living areas is they feel cozy.
Yes.
Yeah. So whichever furniture you put in here, it will feel so intimate.
Space.
Yes.
Yeah. It does feel very intimate.
Yeah.
And on this side you have the glass doors that open to your backyard. Let's open that and welcome to your backyard space, which is quite spacious. This is very big. You can host an event over here, and don't worry about this tank. So they're still constructing the place, and therefore they have to make some short-term measures. But by the time you're moving in here, it will be very clear. Yeah?
Yes.
And you can see the fence that is well hedged, some of the other houses that are continuing on this side, and that face that is on that side will actually be ready for occupation by December. So if you're interested in these houses, this is the time that you should be making that call. And also from here, I really have to show them how the back looks like, because you could be forgiven to say that this is the facade.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks so nice from the back.
It looks beautiful from both sides.
Well, I like that point better,
Yeah.
And let's walk back inside to the sunken living space, and you take the stairs up to the dining space. And I like how this dining space sort of creates a separation between the living space and the kitchen.
Yeah.
And again, I knew you were going to comment about this open kitchen, because this is probably how you like it.
Of course.
You have your bar space over there. You even have very comfortable bar stools on that side. You have to appreciate the lighting fixtures that they have done on the bar, and the counter space is quite spacious. Yeah, so you can cook, you can prepare your meals while having conversation with your friends there as they're having drinks, and they have done the appliances for you. You have to appreciate the backsplash as well. I like how it breaks the monotony of the two colors.
Yeah.
And have you noticed this is almost the color that is on the cabinetry, and this is almost the color that is on
the top.
The top.
Yeah.
Another thing I really appreciate is the handles that they have used. Instead of having those, I find those handles to be so basic.
Yes.
But this is nicely done. You don't even sort of see it.
Yeah. From the top you cannot see them.
You don't see it.
From the side you cannot see.
And when you're moving, it doesn't sort of.
It doesn't hang on your clothes.
Then on this side you have a sink, a drying rack. I like this. These might look like simple stuff, but they're actually things that make a kitchen functional.
Yeah.
Then you have enough natural light coming into your kitchen, and over this side you have a space for a double fridge, and then the pantry area is over here. And this door opens to the laundry space that I talked about when we were at the front, and you actually have a gate through which, if you come in with shopping for the kitchen, instead of going through the main door, you can just come park on this side and access this area from here. Or maybe you have caterers helping you out. And this is also the gate that your staff uses to access their quarters. So this is also
when you come from Nyandaro with your warus
and carrots. So I pass over here and put them in the pantry space.
Exactly.
Comfortable. Then welcome to the staff quarters. So this one is not detached, it is part of the house, but in the other units that we talked about, the 250 square meter units that are available for 27.5 million, the staff quarters is detached. But in this case, it's sort of inside the house, but you have an outdoor access, and then they get a proper bed space. We were just talking about staff quarters a few minutes ago.
Yes.
We have to appreciate the size of these staff quarters.
Yeah, it is like just another bedroom.
It's like a guest bedroom.
Yes.
So you could actually just call this a 5-bedroom house.
5-bedroom house, exactly.
Or use it as a staff quarters.
Yeah.
Or when your son goes, wants to initiate, so they can comfortably use this bedroom without feeling like they don't have their own personal space.
And I like how the window is from the floor all the way up.
That's you mentioned that on our last touring.
Oh yes,
so
yes.
Sure that the window should have been from the top to the floor.
Yeah.
Natural lighting changes a space.
Yeah.
And then here you have the washroom, nice shower area, water closet, and the vanity. I like these spaces. They're really well done. Yeah. And on this side you have a powder section, and I like how they have utilized this space because it's actually slightly below the staircase.
Yeah.
So one way of using that space and ensuring that doesn't go to waste.
Yeah.
And we are back at the dining area. Did we appreciate this dining set, Willis?
No, we just skimmed through it.
What do you think about it? The
It's nice, it's classy, it looks well.
Yeah.
I definitely see myself living in this house.
Yeah.
With this same furniture setup.
You have said that a lot of times.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time you come here, you say that.
Yes, because the house is well planned according to me and what I would like to. Just a few little bit changes to suit me. You know, it's good, but a little bit rough at the edges for me. So I need to personalize it.
Personalize it.
Yes.
And I have to appreciate the use of carpets to just where, especially within the spaces that are being commonly used.
Yeah.
Like within the dining area and the living space. Like maybe it's not a cold area, but you know, sometimes the tiling, especially now that it's raining, so it can get a bit colder. I have to appreciate the lighting fixtures they have used. They really spice up this space. We talked about the lighting fixtures at the bar area. Now look at that one at the dining area.
Yes.
Looks very nice. And the glass table, this is very good.
Yeah, like I said, it looks classy.
Very good. And the chairs as well.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to this other side. Let's take the stairs so that we can see what's on the other side. And actually, as we take the stairs, you're going to notice that you have this window that runs from here all the way to the uppermost floor, because we have 3 floors.
Yes.
And we're going to see how that plays out. I like how they put up this plant here.
Yeah.
And it's not a real plant, but I actually believe that a real plant will do well here because there's enough lighting. Yeah.
Another thing I would say about this space is they have left enough space so that if you need a lift, you can put it here.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you get old, it gets hard for us to use the staircase. Yeah. So having this space that could fit a lift, it's very important.
Yeah. I would, however, discourage that. Just sell the house and move to. I understand, especially those small lifts that have. I've seen the air suction lifts.
Yes.
Those one can fit very well because they're actually glass all around.
Yeah.
So maybe I hope I never get to that situation. I want to grow old, but I don't want to be in a situation where my knees are that in terrible shape.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And welcome to the Foyer Lounge. And I like how, again, talking about intimate spaces. This is a very intimate space, as you can see. And from this point, you appreciate the couch, as Willis was saying, when you create spaces beautifully, you can put almost any kind of couch.
Yeah.
You have a TV on this other side. I like the TV wall they have done, very nicely done. And then from here, you also get to appreciate the double height that you have at this space.
Yes.
Looks really amazing. The rail is very high. So you feel safe. I feel very safe.
Yes, even if you have kids, I mean, this is very safe for
This
them.
is very safe.
Yeah.
And again, you also appreciate the windows that they have, ensuring you get a lot of natural lighting. We need to talk about these drapings. I always find this so cool. When you have such a high ceiling and then the drapings.
Oh yes, they're all the way from the top.
Yes. And I know some people just say, oh my goodness, the budget for the shears.
Especially now that we understand how much curtains cost.
We understand that curtains are not cheap.
Curtains are not cheap.
But that looks so beautiful and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Then on this side, the family space gets a balcony, and it is a very spacious balcony. You can have many different sort of seating setups over here. And from here, we also get to see the rest of the houses that are under construction.
Yeah.
So they're doing 19 units there. And those 19 units will be done by December. Some of them are sold, some of them are still available for sale.
Yes.
So you can come see the show house, then decide for yourself whether you want one.
Earlier on, I was sitting at that seating space.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm going to talk about you're enjoying this space.
Yeah. It felt really warm to be like outside in the sun, but you are still inside the house.
Inside the house,
yes.
And moving on to this other side, You have 2 bedrooms. Let's start with this one, yeah? So you have this door opening to bedroom number 1, because we call the one downstairs as staff quarters, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is bedroom number 1, and it is staged like a baby's bedroom. Beautifully staged, like the person who have done the staging has done a very good job. Then you have a bathroom on this side, a full bathroom. So you have a vanity, water closet, and the shower area, which is also well lit by a large window that is on that side.
Yeah.
The sizes of the window, I also appreciate that. I don't think I would want a small window in my bedrooms.
Yeah, neither would I.
So welcome to this space that is a shared balcony with seats as well. So you are imagining that its kids will be using these bedrooms, yeah?
Yeah.
So they can share a balcony. It's actually good for them.
Yeah,
to share.
Of course, to interact
To
as well.
interact, yeah. And there's something I want to talk about, but I don't think you can see it well from here. We'll talk about it somewhere else. Let's walk through this door to bedroom number 2. Again, large. I have to move these chairs so that people can see the size of the windows you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking out to your driveway, and then you have your bed space, and your wardrobe spacing, and the bathroom. And this bathroom is unique with this. Follow me. There's something I want people to see. So you have your vanity setup, your water closet, your shower area, and can you also appreciate that all the shower areas come with this glass?
Yeah.
So to ensure that
you don't get water dripping on
exactly.
the water closet.
So on this side they have a small bench. Yeah, so this one can be for the teenage kid.
Yeah.
Since they are the ones who probably want spaces they can hide. And another thing that you also have to appreciate is the fixtures.
Yeah.
I like it when you have nice
well
fixtures.
done faucets.
Yeah. And then the tiling is also superb from the floor to the ceiling. Well done, spectacular.
Yeah.
Neatly done, yeah? And
there's one thing you're not mentioning. These doors. Yeah, you see how they are designed to bring in light as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In this house, they have really maximized on lighting. Not forgetting that it is white. They have painted the house as white.
Yeah.
And can you also talk about this mirror?
Yeah, it looks like a TV.
I actually thought it was a TV. Yeah, I'm like, this is a mirror. And this is a very nice mirror. Yeah, it looks so good in there, man. Yeah. And I need a new suit, so guys, buy the house so that I can get a new suit. For every house we sell, I get a new suit.
So we'll be counting how many you have from now onwards.
There will be many, you won't keep count. And we are done with that space. Now let's take the stairs so that we can check out what I will call the primary suite. Willis is actually reminding me that this is not a lighting fixture. This is a skylight.
Yeah.
I love skylights.
And like I said, one of the things I would personalize is having that one be a bigger skylight.
A bigger.
Yes.
And talking about personalization, you can actually personalize these houses.
Yeah.
If you come in early. For example, in this case, the owner did not want to access the rooftop.
Yeah.
So that space of the stairs has been incorporated in the primary bedroom.
Yeah.
But if you want to access your rooftop, you can have a stairs that continues all the way.
Yeah.
And before that, the primary bedroom occupies that side, let's first check this side where we have this door that opens to what would be called bedroom number 3 that has been staged as an office. And home offices are very important. I like that it is on the same floor with the primary bedroom.
Yep.
So I'm assuming if you want to work here late or early in the morning, you just walk from the bedroom to here. And there's a Bible here. So I'm assuming those who are religious, the first thing that you do is read the word.
Yeah.
When you finish working, you read the word and go to sleep. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It is a nice setup. I would really want this kind of setup in my house.
I definitely want one too, especially for my editing.
Yeah.
And the fact that it is facing this side, you have a huge mirror that you can look out to.
Exactly.
And you also have a balcony that you can look out to.
And the fact that it is on the uppermost floor.
Yeah.
It means you're not getting
less
any
disturbance.
Noise. No disturbance.
Yeah.
Once you move upstairs, everyone is like, daddy or mommy is busy. Yeah, so no one will disturb you.
Yes.
Yeah. Impressive, yeah? And I like also the wall treatment they have done. The person who staged this house has some very impeccable tastes.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. And even this is not a wallpaper.
Yeah,
it's actually
cladding.
Yeah, this is cladding, and this is very impressive.
Yeah.
And then you have, as Willis was saying, you have these big windows. So when you're working here, you can even see who is driving into your property.
Yeah.
And then if you're tired of working, you can just come here and chill out at the lounge.
Yeah.
And this, I like the fact that in this house you get so many chill out points.
Yeah.
I find that
I mean, for the primary suite, you need to have a balcony where you can chill.
You can just come and
by
rest.
yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. And just decompress. You know, when you're outside after working and then you move outside, there's like a breath of fresh air that you get. Yeah. This works perfect for.
And the genius idea of making this balcony accessible, not just by the primary bedroom, but also by this office.
Yeah.
It is genius because you can use it in a multi-purpose way. Yeah?
Yes.
And if you want more privacy, you can just add planters
around,
and no one will see you. I can see myself, I'll probably spend more times here in the evening than any other space, just chilling. Yeah. And talking of which, this is what I wanted to mention when we were down there. There's something you reminded me when we were starting this show.
Yeah.
We don't have power lines running above ground in this development.
Yes.
Yeah. There's temporary ones, but because of construction that is ongoing. However, the plan of this estate, by the time you're coming here in December, you will not see posts. Yeah?
Yes.
Can you show them this side? They will not see posts. There will be no posts. Even now, there are no posts over here.
Yes.
Carrying power cables. And whatever you can see is temporary. That will be removed. All of the cables run underground.
Yes.
Which I've always wondered why we don't do that. KPLC recently did an update and said, guys, it is not that we put off the electricity. It is actually that trees collide with the cables. And you know what happens after that.
But thinking of that, like, this will be the simplest solution. Just put the cables underground.
You know, you cannot do that where the drainage is not good.
True.
So that's another way of telling you.
So now we have to fix the drainage first.
Exactly. And that is how you know that this development has dealt with the drainage problem
properly. Confident enough
to have the power cables running underground. How impressive is that?
That is very impressive.
I hope I can see that in more estates because I don't understand how...
Especially as a homeowner, there are people who bought homes and they haven't even finished paying for them. And they are still, their homes are being, attacked by floods. You know? And it's quite unfortunate. So it's better that you have spaces like this where you can trust the drainage and just know that you are safe in terms of those harsh
all of you who are shopping for a home, this is the right time for you to shop for that home. So this is the right time for you to call Ray so that he can show you which areas are actually livable.
Kuja site visits.
Kuja site visits. Si atuogopi. Kuja site. And on this side you have this door that opens to your primary bedroom, and your primary bedroom gets a foyer. When is the last time you saw a primary bedroom with a foyer?
I mean, it has been long, way too long. Unless you are really high end. We don't get a lot of...
Sometimes people don't underestimate the square meters when you say them. But actually, when you say 330 square meters, it gives you room to play around with so many things.
Yes, of course.
And on this side, you have your closet space. So, assuming his and hers, then you have a window ensuring that you get natural lighting even within your closet space. I know, knowing a lot of people, this would be hers. Then the wardrobes in the office.
They will be yours. But one thing that sold me to this house is the primary suite. That is the number one thing that sold me to
First of all, the idea of having, I'm telling you, that will not be a bedroom.
Yes.
That will be an office, just as it is staged. It gets a full bathroom, by the way.
Yeah, it has a full
bathroom.
Yeah.
But I would use it as an office because I would want it to be a primary, like I would want the whole floor to just be a primary bedroom. Yeah, as you're saying about being sold to this. I also like it. And the natural lighting. You have a window in the closet that also ensures you get lighting here. You have a window at your foyer area.
Yes.
Ensures you get lighting here.
Yeah.
You have this, look at the windows.
Yeah. Then now imagine having that skylight there and that window bringing in lights.
Goodness. I'm actually even thinking I would add another skylight at the closet space. Yes.
Makes sense.
Then you have your bed space over here. Another beautiful wall treatment.
Yeah.
For those of you who like, there was a debate the other day on Facebook whether
is that a wall treatment or the headboard of the
It's the headboard, but I'm calling it a wall treatment because now it looks like part and parcel of the wall.
Of the wall, yeah.
Especially because of how big it is.
Yeah.
Yes. And then another thing I didn't mention, it has become obvious though, but we have downlighters all around, warm lighting.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, but I have to mention this bedside lightings. I always find it very, like, those developers would go an extra mile.
Yes.
Instead of having just
the sockets there to have here temporary
with the temporary bedside lighting, you actually go all the way of ensuring that you do wiring, then you have your lighting hangings.
Yes, and they even have spaces for wall sconces if you want
to add that
those.
one. So it shows that the developer is actually, he's not just doing the bare minimum.
Yeah,
he's trying to give you something more, and that's
Anajituma.
Also the size of this bedroom. Look at all this space. Look at all this space.
Quite a decent space, especially that you have now a sitting space there.
You have a sitting space.
And that huge window.
And this window. In fact, if you wanted a bigger sitting space,
you could definitely have an LC there.
But this is enough.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. And when I'm talking of space, remember you also have an ottoman here. So you can see that there's a lot of room. Yeah.
Yes.
Then you have this very nice mirror. I like how it looks. And then this door opens to another balcony, just in case you feel the other side. You don't want to chill there, it's too big or you're being seen by people or something. This one is actually more private because you have used a wall instead of a glass. But I prefer glass actually. And if you want to add to privacy, just do planters. That's always the easiest to do privacy. So this one can be an intimate area where you're just chilling with your person.
This is definitely out of bounds if I have kids and other people living in this house.
They can come to that side, but they can't come.
They can come to this one. This one is for me and the missus.
Yes. And moving on, we have the bathroom, and size again. Look at that. Look at the size of that bedroom. Look at the lighting we are getting, the natural lighting we are getting. We only have these 3 downlighters. So all this lighting we are getting is not from these 3 downlighters. It's actually from
the windows.
The windows. Big windows. And you have your tub there. I believe when you even sitting at the tub, you sort of have privacy, but you still have a lot of natural lighting.
Yes. I would definitely have this as not frosted.
Of course. Do away with the frosting and enjoy that moment. You have your water closet on this side, and then your shower area on this side. In fact, I do believe that if they had wanted to do 2 rain heads here, the bathroom was spacious enough for 2 rain heads. And for me, those are some of the things I would customize. This is why you should contact Mansa Plus to help you customize your house.
We also have interior designers on we can pair you with someone who will do a great job.
And when we talk it's a great job. If you come to us, you must be looking for
something of quality.
You can come to us for basic. Basic, I'm sure.
There's a lot of people offering that.
I didn't talk about this vanity setup, but you have a double vanity. Important to mention that. And I also like the fact that it's floating. And with that, I believe we are done with this house. Any last words? I know this is the house you want to stay in with this, so.
My only last words would be, you guys buy these houses so that I can buy this house.
I like that. I like that. And I don't think I have anything else to add apart from what Willis has said. These houses are located in Membly. So if you'd be interested to see these houses, just give Ray a call. and he's going to tell you how you can come in. If in case you call Ray and he's busy, leave him a detailed text, not a hey. Hey is not a communication. Just say what you want and he will call you back. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, especially for people who watch on TV, please take your phone. It should only take you 5 seconds and subscribe, and also like if you have enjoyed watching this video. Thank you, and from us, it's a goodbye. Take care.
Bye.